for the second map. LDLC again going up against Epsilon, but it's their lives that are on the line. LDLC going to need to steal Epsilon's map pick away from them here on Mirage. And the one thing I will say is that this Epsilon lineup is fairly new, fairly fresh. They've been picking Mirage fairly often, but not necessarily getting the results all the time. So even though LDLC aren't a great Mirage team, there might still be an opening for them here. We'll have to wait and see, depending on how this game plays out.
I think something that they definitely will be lacking, though, not having Twanu, having Kraven instead, is just that dedicated upper. Like, mid control is just so important on this map, both on the CT and the T side. Of course, you can do it with the rifles if you're willing to use a lot of utility also to do so. Smokes towards window, connector, short, or whatever as well. But it is just going to make it a little bit more difficult, which is probably not something they want since they're already working with a stand-in.
Yeah, we did see Existence have a couple of nice, well, one or two nice rounds with the AWP, but he never really had it consistently enough to see if he could put out that output all the time. So, yet to be seen whether LDLC will have the AWP, but as you were saying, it is quite important, but there are other ways to play Mirage, it's just that it does limit your options. Either way, we're heading underway here. Sap gonna get the smoke and kit for Epsilon. Existence has a set of nades for LDLC. He's currently leaning over towards B, but it looks like the rest of the team might be going for the mid presence, and the peek comes in. Smooya caught off guard. That's a solid setup from LDLC. There's nothing Smooya can really do there against two players, and that's an easy pick for LDLC. And to be honest, Epsilon there, Smooya was just solo pushing up mid. He didn't really have the support he needed.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive. Maybe if he had some support, maybe from Robin or something. I think Robin was really in a position only to support if the T's pushed Smooya, if they were the ones to actually peek out mid. So the fact that Smooya went alone, those two players just being in perfect positions, elevated, one above, one below. Not really much Smooya could do. Even if he got one kill, he would have instantly been treated, which does actually tend to favour the T side in a 4-on-4. So let's see what LDLC do now. Looks like they may be favouring towards the A bomb site. Player in underpass, 3 out top mid, and one towards the Palace.
Yeah, that mid-presence has been gained, so the A-split should be quite easy, considering it is only really Surreal here. But he's already decided to fall back, so the bomb will go down, and Epsilon will see what they can do. I think they were expecting a push in towards CT, but it hasn't come, so now Epsilon are forced to come forwards, and Alex only going to get the one kill, but it does slow things down. And you can see on the minimap, LDLC in very, very passive positions. The bomb is planted so openly that they can't afford to be all the way back. Having said that, Robin's going to get that frag, and oh, the defuse is coming in the midst of the smoke. They only have Glocks. Zach is just going to stick it. I think he might have it, but no. LDLC just about take him down. My goodness, that must have been incredibly close, though, with that kit.
Oh, yeah, that must have been very close. Devil just wildly spamming with the Glock there, finding those final 3 kills. Being a devil to Epsilon right there as he just completely shuts it down. And LDLC getting off to a good start. This is definitely what they need. We saw it on Inferno. It wasn't enough that time. Let's see if they'll be able to do so this time. Of course, they do still have to actually try and stand up against these pistols. And they will be just looking to go for a fast B push, it seems. Alex, really the one leading the way, actually gets blinded by himself. And also some nice flashes coming in by Epsilon to delay the push even further. Nice Chuck up close now with the CZ. This is a weapon that can get a lot of damage found, but Devil, he opens it up onto Cosmine. Chuck on the bomb site, not going to get anything done either, and Existence is able to burn Surreal alive. See, this should be the round now going in their favour, as only Smooya and Robin remain. Smooya will be found by Existence.
Yeah, and he spots out the second, actually a third kill on the round for Existence. He got a molly kill earlier on, and a very easy 2-0 lead for LDLC. They've been very good at converting pistol rounds for what it's worth. They won 2 back on Inferno as well. So currently 3 for 3 on the pistols, but that hasn't really translated into enough round wins to get maps on the boards. I mean, it's only been Inferno, but let's see how it makes a difference here into Mirage. Mid-presence going to come out early. The bomb has been left behind. So LDLC will probably take this round a little bit more slowly. They are up against a slight investment. It's Smooya who's gone for the Desert Eagle. He is down to $1,400, so the buy in the next round for him might not be all that premium. However, it shouldn't be too big of a deal. He could go down to an ump if necessary. Either way, we're going to see the fights come in, and Alex takes a tiny bit of damage, but certainly dishes out more than he was dealt. Robin, though, nearly had the chance for a frag there. Existence with the ump, however, gets a couple of headshots. Again, very easy for LDLC.
Yeah, as expected, but not really much being really in play for Epsilon. Oh, never mind. Smoothie going to be able to at least find one. It's going to be able to at least find one there. Ideally, would have wanted to find a couple more, cause some more damage. LDLC, they'll be happy enough if they only lose one player in this round. And Cosmain right now probably should be looking to maybe try and find one or two more exits if it's possible.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Smoothie gets the $300 kill reward as well, which is actually kind of important because now he's up to $1,700, almost the same as the rest of his teammates. So that does make a decent difference just to make sure he can get a slightly better buy into this next round. I know $300 doesn't sound like a lot, but it certainly can be very important, especially on these initial gun rounds, where oftentimes you are fairly limited. Cosmin will get one kill there. It's only an ump that he can recover, but it could still be useful if he drops it to a teammate. Or if he finds a frag with it, that would be more money, but the flank comes in. Krav was very low on health. That was risky from him to go out into the open, but it doesn't end up costing them. A 3-0 lead for LDLC as expected, and, well, T-Sack is going to go down to a UMP, so they do get a few more nades on the board, but you can see Smooya, having bought up that Deeg, now can't afford any utility alongside his purchase of the rifle. It's going to be LDLC fairly spread out, although they don't have anyone watching in towards A ramp. They're going to go for the mid presence, but Cosmin gets that first kill up towards mid, and he just falls back fairly easily. Existence, in fact, had the AWP in hand, but he missed that shot on towards Cosmin. So again, maybe not having that primary AWP does somewhat cost the team early on. Smoke comes in towards window. Ooh, T-Sack got picked off out towards B, so Cosmin has to lock this down, but he will do so with ease. Finding that headshot brings it back into the man advantage for Epsilon, and Smooya trying to play this gap in the smoke. Existence is going to go down here. Surely he will be spotted. Yes, he is. Smooya going to find a fairly easy frag, and Smooya even doubles down. Just Devil left. Ooh, quick headshot for the first. Unfortunately for him, the bomb has been left back towards top mid. So with 45 seconds left, he has to speed this up. Out comes the jump, and ooh, Smooya gets caught off guard there. The AWP was trying to lock down that angle, but Devil managed to jump around. And Devil in towards jungle could get another one-on-one fight. This is very dangerous now. Devil finds another headshot. 25 seconds left, and Epsilon have thrown away the lead they had. It's back to a 1v1 because they were taking one-on-one fights, and Devil, I don't know if he has time to get to a site, but he could play for the frag. He's looking to turn back around. 12 seconds left. Robin is running away. Devil just doesn't have time. Finally, he realizes it, but it's just too late. Nothing Devil can do. Unfortunately for him, Epsilon will still win the round. Having said that, Devil did a lot of damage there and even gets to save the AWP at the end. So all things considered, Devil certainly did all he could. So after that extended round, we get Epsilon now forced back down to another poor buy. Sack and Surreal with a couple of umps. And this is all thanks to the damage that Devil did. So if LDLC win this round now, they are back in great shape. Flash goes over the top. Smooya is playing up close, and oh, he should get this frag. Spots the gun barrel. And Existence didn't have any backup in towards Palace. Having said that, Alex is going to come in for the flank. It's quickly back to a 3-on-3. Alex is going to come forwards, but he doesn't check the right angle. And Smooya has recovered the AWP in towards Palace. He's going to go aggressive, and he gets a frag. It's still back to a 1v1, though. Maniac finds the quick trade, and T-Sack wasn't in position to take him down. Now it's all up to the mind games. Maniac has no information. He's going to run in towards CT, but Sack will certainly hear this. This should be easy for T-Sack. Oh no, Maniac wins that fight! What the hell? T-Sack heard the steps, spots him out, and yet Maniac gets such a quick dink that nothing could be done. The Greek player loses the one-on-one. And LDLC now are certainly in control of the economy, as is shown by Epsilon's very, very poor buy. In fact, Epsilon have gone for a force here for quite a few players. It's only Cosmin who hasn't fully bought up. This could get out of hand for Epsilon if they're not careful. The nade in towards mid going to do some damage. Tsac's going to push through B, spots the head, and Maniac is going to be taken down. That's Tsac getting revenge for that previous one-on-one loss, but Existence finds the spam through. Tsac is still holding B. Oh, Tsac gets 3 frags, and there it is. Devil managed to do damage last time around, but he's got a 1v4 to play from. Turned quickly into a 1 versus 3. Cosmine's the only man with a rifle, so maybe there's a chance for Devil again. He's got a lot to do here. 55 seconds left, so the time certainly somewhat on his side. Ooh, he tried to fake the drop down there, but I don't think that would have been heard by Epsilon. Tsac is very low on health as well, so he can't afford to overface as Devil spots the first. Not going to get the frag though, and Cosmine is up close. In comes the spray down. So unfortunately for Devil, no chance this time around. He gets finished off, and I believe that just a small thing. I think Cosmine left behind his AK for Tsac to recover, and then he went to get Devil's AK. So just a nice little extra maneuver to recover one more gun at the end of the round. And heading into the 7th, it's LDLC now on the back foot. The economy game on both sides has been very, very fragile to start off this map. And that trend continues here because Epsilon are the only ones with any money in the bank, and yet all they have is a couple of $1,000 between them. Blast through the smoke. Very basic, but it might just work because Tsac again goes aggressive and again gets caught. Push is going to come in towards B. They have 1 AK recovered now on the LDLC side, but there are still 2 CTs here. One of them being Cosmine, who's going to get 3 kills. Cosmine not going to get the 4th as Maniac finishes him off. But in comes Robin to secure the round. And there we go. Epsilon managed to put their mark down. That should be them now starting to build an economic lead, as long as they don't lose any rifles here, which should be okay into this 8th round. They're only up against a few pistols, so this is the chance for Epsilon to really start to try and build up some cash. Let's see if they can win this round as cleanly as possible. Well, Smooya hunting frags. I don't think he needs to push up top mid against the pistols, and, well, he decides eventually to fall back. Tsac gets the first, but Maniac is on the A site. How has that happened then? I guess he walked through Palace. Nonetheless, the round is going to go the way of Epsilon, so no massive issue. They save 4 rifles, and Epsilon finally gaining a slight lead in terms of money, but again, it's still quite fragile on either side. Here we go, round 9, and Smooya with the AWP going aggressive towards mid. Gets that opening kill. He's stuck in towards underpass, which could be an issue, but for the time being, he will stay safe. In the meantime, Devil's pushed out towards A. It's going to be a quick A split, and Devil gets the first kill. Robin, though, locks down Connector, and that is the bomb dropped. Not only does he cut off one side of the pincer, but he also controls the bomb. And that might just have won the round. 2 fairly standard kills from Robin, to be honest. He just caught them off guard by playing in Connector. And Smooya, you don't want to risk giving away your AWP here, do you? He's on the big flank. Devil trying to bait out the shot, does so, peeks out, and does drop the AWP down. Very strange decision-making there. I just don't think Smooya needs to make that play. Maybe a little over-aggressive, and wait, how is Maniac here? Cosmine gonna catch him in the back. That's a little bit awkward. Devil now the 1 man left. Feels like Devil is consistently the last man left alive, and unfortunately for him, he's consistently left in almost unwinnable positions. He does go down and does lose the AWP, which gets recovered by Robin. So Smooya's over-aggression doesn't cost him this time around. But it is certainly worth pointing out that on the Epsilon side of things, it's Cosmine currently leading the way with 13 frags. I said at the start of the day I wanted him to step up, and he has done just that for Epsilon. Either way, here goes the classic LDLC buy. One rifle alongside the pistols. Devil has invested all his money and they're going to look to overwhelm A, but Cosmine picks him off. Cosmine gets a second. He's just shut down the push. It's a third for Cosmine. He really is showing up in a big way here on Mirage so far. And if he can consistently, or more consistently, hit this sort of level, that gives Epsilon another way that they can get these wins. In the past, it's really been Smooya, for the most part, hard carrying them, in the recent games at least. But Cosmine, I've always said, I think he certainly has the potential to be a star player, and it's good to see him finally proving that as Smooya. He looks like he's lost his head, honestly. Like, he's out towards mid there. I think he missed the jump early, and that allows Alex to punish him. 2 quick kills. Yeah, it really seems like Smooya just consistently is wanting to go aggressive. Surreal up close in the smoke does get the headshot. So there's 1 kill back for Epsilon, but still a man disadvantage. Oof, Existence misses the shot there with the AWP he picked up. That was a chance to gain a big advantage, but the B site is open. Maniac might just get a free frag. Indeed, he does. And Robin now has to try and find something, find anything, but... Oh, what? Robin gets 2 kills! He was nearly taken down there, but manages to turn it around. And Robin! Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to get another. Alex taken down incredibly low. And out of nowhere, it's back to a 2v2. Surreal brings it to a 1-on-1. Existence is in towards Apps, though. He has a good angle for the bomb, but the molly goes in. He might be forced back. He goes aggressive. Surreal has the chance now, but Existence, staying safe. Oh! Okay, then. Existence just straight up peeks on towards Surreal. That's ridiculous. That's just not fair. Surreal just done out of the round. And LDLC managed to hold on. But again, very, very close. This has been a very, very close game so far. And that might just continue. Buys for both teams again. Ooh, Alex hits Surreal, but doesn't do that much damage, surprisingly. Down to 40 HP. Again, it's just all action here. LDLC going for the mid presence, but Robin's going to get an opening kill. Cosmine spots the bomb. What is Krav doing? That cannot have been the call. I don't think he realized he had the bomb there. The bomb just gifted to Epsilon. And LDLC looking a little bit sloppy in some of these rounds now. Ooh, T-Sack gets a quick headshot back, surviving on 1 HP. I thought he was in trouble there, standing somewhat out in the open. It goes against him, and T-Sack gets another frag. It's a little disappointing for Alex, up against a player on 1 point of health. And again, Devil is left versus the world. A 1v4, again quickly turned into a 1-on-3. I guess the one chance for him is the fact that there are some low players on the opposite side, and ooh, Smooya loses his head through the smoke. 35 seconds, though, so Devil really needs to speed this up now. Gonna go back out towards mid. The bomb is currently out towards short, so he has to go so quickly. I don't think Devil can afford to be walking here. The time is starting to tick down. He doesn't want to get caught out, though. Now he's going to make some noise coming in towards B, but T-Sack holding with the AWP finds an easy kill and a triple kill to close things out for him. Good job on the B site. And it looks as though, finally, again, LDLC's economy has been brutalized. Back down to just pistols. And this is almost a full investment from LDLC. Gonna try and go for the quick B play. Smoke for the incendiary, but T-Sack has been on point on the B site. He's gonna get the first kill, gets a second. He hears the steps, but Smooya is the man to assist him. And there it is. T-Sack alongside his team, clean up the round with ease. Very cheeky 3K from him on the B hold. And remember, as I was saying, LDLC almost fully invested there. So it's looking like Epsilon are really going to get off to a decent lead here on their CT side. already a 3-round deficit, and it might be extended further. Oh, Smooya goes jumping out towards mid. Again, up against pistols. I don't think you need to make that play. But Smooya clearly wants to make it work, and he nearly gets the third. Will not miss on the second time of asking. And Cosmine gets the final 2 kills. I mean, that was flashy from Smooya, but again, I want to point out, Cosmine has been the real standout player for Epsilon here on Mirage. 20 kills already. Having a similar performance to what Smooya had on the first half back on Inferno. Good to see someone else leading the way for the Epsilon side. And again, you also have to remember, LDLC won the pistol round. So that just shows the incredible dominance from Epsilon in these gun rounds. And it's this time Surreal on the AWP to get the first kill. LDLC gonna go for the push out towards A, but Smooya is also in position. The AWP's doing it all. And Maniac is the only man left. That's gonna be a 10th on the half. It's as simple as that. Honestly, these rounds at the end of the half have looked really poor for LDLC. They've just been shut down before they can even really get towards the site. Maniac left in a 1-on-4. As I was saying, there's no way he wins this, let's be honest. The question is, will it be all the kills for the AWPers? Surreal already has 3. Smooya has 1. He's switched away from it, but Surreal could have lined up the kill through the smoke, but Smooya steals it away. 10-5 at the half, and it feels as though Epsilon might be able to close this series out 2-0 at this point. Again, remember, Krav, the stand-in for LDLC, so even though you see his poor performance, it's a little unfortunate for them having to play with their analyst. Not too much they can do about that. They're just having to try and play around him. Try and accommodate him as best as they can, but clearly Epsilon are having the better time of it so far. Either way, heading into the second half, remember, LDLC have had most of their success in winning the pistol rounds. So we'll have to see if they can continue that, or if Epsilon will crack the curse. It's been 3 pistol rounds out of 3 for LDLC thus far. However, this time around, Epsilon are going to walk in towards the B side of the map. It could still be dangerous, though, because at the start of the round, LDLC had a stack, and they still have 2 players here. Alex is holding, but Crab gets taken down quickly. Trade's going in favor of Epsilon as Existence tries to get into position. Oh, Existence gets 2 quick kills. Oh, makes it a 3rd. Existence is going off. And it's only TSAC left, 1 versus 2. He's going to get caught on the site, out in the open. And, well, Existence just pulls his team through that pistol. He was the one exceptional performer for LDLC back on Inferno. And he's looking to continue that for the CT side of Mirage. Very nice shots there. That 3rd frag made all the difference. It made it so much easier on the retake. And, well, LDLC keep their flawless pistol streak alive. 4 in a row. Having said that, Epsilon, even though they lose the pistol, aren't done yet. They are going to go for the Force Buy. And, well, Smooya does have an AK, and I guess on the T side, he is even more free to go for the aggression. We already saw him be aggressive on the CT side. Smooya out towards mid, gets that first kill. Alex potentially over-facing there. He thought he was going to come out on top because he had the scouts, but he didn't realize it was a force. So Epsilon, they've got the free pick, but now the game is given up. LDLC know it's a force buy, and they can try and play around that. Krav into B-App, spots the man, only the 1 kill, but at the same time, it's only his 2nd kill of the map, so gotta give him some credit. Push gonna come out towards B, and Surreal hears the steps. That allows him an easy frag. And Robin will also chime in. That is the B site completely overwhelmed. And that is the risk of giving up the mid presence on the CT side of Mirage. A very easy split towards the B site, and LDLC just didn't have the players watching the positions. Maniac's going to get the one exit kill, but to be honest, at this point, Epsilon might just come out to an insurmountable lead. Ooh. Cosme, not the best time to reload. However, he pulls out his gun, gets that kill, and Epsilon managed to close out that round. And just look at the money on the LDLC side. The buy is going to come in, but it's not going to look great. Looks like Alex is going to go aggressive towards mid, try and get something to go his way. It's all rifles on the Epsilon side. Ooh, Smooya's nade does huge damage to Krav. Ooh, Devil manages to spot him though. Again, just not needed from Smooya. It's pretty frustrating to watch him play like this. He just gives an AK over to Devil and gives away potentially a chance back into the round for LDLC. I said that Epsilon are gaining ground elsewhere. It seems like Smooya's mistakes are never really punished in terms of round losses, but they are still mistakes nonetheless. I mean, Devil's going to get an AK and another frag out of that. 2v3 now. Still wouldn't expect LDLC to have a massive chance here. However, maybe if one more kill comes in, we can start to talk about it. With the bomb being planted so open, though, you can see they're already falling back. And, well, Devil gets a third kill, so decent damage done. Remember, Epsilon aren't exactly rolling in the cash right now. Three kills already for Devil. And again, remember, this all stemmed from Smooya giving him the AK at the start of the round. I don't want to be too harsh on him, but it does kind of seem like brainless plays from Smooya. There's just no need to risk giving up the AK. T-Sac will upgrade at the end, gets an AK himself. And 12-6 at the current time. A 6-round deficit for LDLC to overcome. With the AK being saved, they could, if they really wanted to, go for a very, very dangerous force. However, they decide against it, which I think is probably the right decision, let's be honest. Is there a rule that Smooya has to rush every round alone? I mean, it seems like it at this point, doesn't it? Maybe he's just trying to even things up. I mean, LDLC are having to play with Krav. He's just a nice guy. Either way, back to the action. Round 19, and Epsilon are going to go for a quick A push. For them, they're not going to run into the AK of Devil just yet. He's out towards mid, but Existence up close is going to get that kill. He's got an AK recovered. Makes it a second frag on the round. Not awful, things considered. Epsilon are low on health, but Maniac makes his position way too obvious with the steps. So Existence may just have to look to hold onto the AK again. Either way, looks like Epsilon want to get this one over and done with as quickly as possible. Otherwise, I don't think you go for that sort of a rush when you know you're against a full eco. You know you could be against a big stack. And also, you know that there's one AK still on the CT side that you don't really want to run into. Either way, Existence spots another man in the back. So we'll have to see what Epsilon's money looks like. It could be certainly damaged. As Existence, Robin keeps on fighting there, very low on health. I was going to say he could go down to a spam, but manages to stay alive. Either way, we're heading into round 20, and Existence does have that AWP. This is something we talked about for LDLC in the pre-game. Are they going to have the AWPer, which is quite important on Mirage? Existence is looking to step up to the plate, but LDLC going to go for the mid-aggression. Smooya gets picked off early, and T-Sac, despite managing to get the initial trade, eventually falls to the peak of Devil. And after that aggression, LDLC realized they can afford to fall back with the man advantage. I don't know if Maniac spotted Surreal there. Looks like he may not have. Either way, Surreal comes through the connector smoke, and the A site is looking fairly exposed now. Existence does still have the AWP at CT. He might just be able to find a frag, but no, he misses that shot. That is a critical miss for LDLC. The A site is now completely lost, and it looks likely at this point that they should be able to get the bomb down, although Krav does some damage through the smoke, and Krav comes into window and wins the fight against Surreal. So there we go, back to a 2-on-2. Krav has certainly done his job, but Devil still needs to find at least one frag quickly. And Robin and Cosmin are playing very safe, but Devil fakes the bomb. That's going to force the peaks to come out. Cosmin comes in from behind for the first. He might not know the defuse isn't happening, but Cosmin spots out Devil, gets the spray from far away, and Epsilon get their 14th round. Robin was forced to peek there. That costed him his life, but you saw Cosmin was also in position. And just a solid setup. And again, for what it's worth, Cosmin has 27 kills right now. He's on for the 30 bomb. And I mean, considering the rounds that have been played, only 20 so far. That is very, very impressive. Quick trade in towards A ramp. And LDLC are going to be locked out of the A site by the looks of things. Push is already coming in, and LDLC not doing anything about it. Cosmin going aggressive, gets the one kill. He's eventually traded on, but the damage is done. Devil has an AWP in a 1v3, and Smooya's going to hunt him down. Having said that, Devil gets an easy kill. Switches it up to the AK, 1 versus 2. Devil has been doing decently in the clutches, but he's never really been able to properly win one of these 1-on-3s. And that trend will continue, because Robin has taken his head clean off. Fortunately for LDLC, it looks as though they're going to go crashing out of this qualifier. And remember, this tournament has the last IEM Katowice spot up for grabs. So LDLC will lose their dreams of going through. There's a little gap in this smoke that Robin might try and work with. Again, Epsilon might just want to get this over with quickly. They're currently congregating around that A bomb site, which LDLC have very well fortified. Ooh, and Krav up close with the mag. Only going to get the one kill, but he's certainly done his portion of the hold. Unfortunately for LDLC, the rest of the team aren't able to manage to find any kills between them. Finally, it's Alex to find a frag. And Alex is going to try and go aggressive, but he's on the edge of the smoke. Ooh, he gets the one kill, but in come the trades. And Epsilon are going to close the series 2-0. Let's go back to the desk to break it down.